What happens when one of the world's most brilliant minds is thrust into a deadly competition of survival? Elon Musk enters the Squid Game, and what unfolds next is a mind-bending clash of intellect, strategy, and humanity you won't believe. It was a crisp autumn evening when Elon Musk, the billionaire visionary behind Tesla and SpaceX, found an unmarked envelope waiting on his desk. His assistant, baffled by its origin, handed it to him with a raised eyebrow. Intrigued, Elon opened it, revealing a mysterious invitation written on pristine white paper. You have been selected to join a game of survival, wit, and endurance. A chance to change the world awaits. RSVP is mandatory. At the bottom was a simple logo of a triangle, square, and circle, symbols that Elon instantly recognized as associated with the infamous Squid Game. Despite the moral controversies surrounding the televised version of the game, it had sparked Elon's curiosity. Could it be real? Was someone replicating the concept, or was it merely a publicity stunt? Elon, known for his love of challenges and his unrelenting drive to explore the unknown, decided to investigate. If this is real, he muttered, it could reveal something profound about human nature, or it could be a trap. Either way, I'm in. A sleek black Tesla dropped Elon at a remote dock, where a small group of invitees stood waiting. Among them were tech innovators, billionaires, and influential personalities from around the globe. The air buzzed with unease and curiosity. Moments later, a boat approached, carrying masked figures clad in bright red uniforms. The invitees were ushered aboard without explanation. As the boat sped off, Elon observed the masked guards with an analytical eye, noting their deliberate movements and precision. Hours later, the group arrived at a massive, hidden compound. Inside, the stark contrast between vibrant, childlike decor and the eerie silence unsettled everyone. Players were handed numbered jumpsuits, and Elon, ever the strategist, memorized the layout and observed his competitors. A voice over the intercom broke the silence. Welcome to the Squid Game. Only one winner will emerge. Use your mind, your courage, and your instincts to survive. Let the games begin. First game was deceptively simple. Red light, green light. Players had to cross a large field while avoiding detection by a towering robotic doll that turned its head during red light. A misstep would result in elimination, and the definition of elimination quickly became horrifyingly clear. Elon assessed the situation calmly, observing the robot's scanning mechanisms. When the game began, he stayed behind, analyzing the doll's pattern of movements and its detection technology. Using his engineering expertise, he calculated the optimal pace to cross the field undetected. As chaos erupted around him, Elon moved with precision, pausing milliseconds before each red light. By the end of the round, he was one of the few remaining players. His calculated movements had saved him, but the weight of what he witnessed shook even someone as composed as Elon Musk. The second game required players to carve shapes out of fragile honeycomb candy without breaking it. Elon's shape was a star, a moderately difficult challenge. Sitting on the cold floor, he took a moment to examine the candy's structure. Drawing upon his knowledge of materials and physics, he used a combination of body heat and controlled pressure to weaken the edges of the candy. As the timer ticked down, Elon successfully extracted the star, earning quiet applause from onlookers. Across the room, others were not so fortunate. The sound of cracks and subsequent eliminations haunted the air. Elon, though disturbed, compartmentalized his emotions. This isn't just a game, he thought. It's a test of psychological endurance. The third game involved a brutal tug-of-war. Elon's team appeared weaker than their opponents, a mix of athletes and bodybuilders. As tension mounted, Elon stepped forward, offering a plan. This isn't about strength, he said. It's about strategy. We need to use physics to our advantage. Under his guidance, the team staggered their stance and applied calculated resistance, leveraging the center of gravity. At Elon's signal, they executed a synchronized pull, causing the opposing team to lose their footing. Plan worked, and they emerged victorious. The fourth challenge was the infamous glass bridge, where players had to cross a series of glass panels, some sturdy, some fragile. Elon, positioned in the middle of the line, observed the earlier players' failures. With each shattered panel, he studied the glass's refractive properties under the arena's artificial lighting. When his turn came, he tested the glass subtly, identifying the tempered panels through minute vibrations. His calculated moves saved not only himself but also a few others who followed his lead. In the penultimate game, players were paired and tasked with winning their opponent's marbles through any game of their choosing. Elon's opponent was a young man named Alex, a self-taught coder who idolized him. Instead of competing ruthlessly, Elon proposed a different approach. "Let's play a game of logic," he said. "But if either of us wins, we'll work together in the final round." "Deal." Alex, inspired by Elon's fairness, agreed. They played a game of riddles, with Elon narrowly winning. True to his word, he vowed to protect Alex in the next challenge. The final round was the Squid Game itself, a physically demanding and strategic battle. Elon faced off against a formidable opponent, an ex-military strategist with nothing to lose. Despite the odds, Elon used his quick thinking and adaptability to outmaneuver his opponent. Employing a mix of misdirection and sheer determination, he emerged as the victor. Instead of accepting the prize money, Elon made an unprecedented move. He addressed the masked organizers, demanding to know who was behind the games. "If this is about power, I have more than enough to challenge you," he said. "If it's about change, then let's use this to create something meaningful." His boldness left the organizers speechless. Ultimately, Elon negotiated to redirect the prize money toward global initiatives aimed at eradicating poverty and providing education to underserved communities. Elon Musk's journey through the Squid Game became a symbol of resilience, intellect, and humanity. While the games tested his limits, they also reinforced his belief in using power and resources for good. The story of his participation spread worldwide, inspiring millions to rethink the balance between competition and compassion. Elon Musk didn't just survive the Squid Game, he transformed its purpose, proving that even in the darkest scenarios, innovation and empathy could prevail.